Hello and welcome to Pravus Gaming and Civilization Rising Tide, playing as the NSA. I have totally forgotten everything we were doing. I took a break, as I am prone to do in between certain videos, give it a little bit of time, and I has completely forgotten everything that we were trying to do. I believe we just knocked Integer out, correct? Yes, it definitely looks like that's exactly what we did. Okay, I remember a little bit then. I do remember a little bit. So, I have been giving a little bit of thought and research into the rest of this campaign and what we are going to do. And I have decided, screw the Supremacy victory. It sucks. It's basically the exact opposite of the Purity victory type, but just a little bit easier in my opinion. The way that the Purity victory works is once you research all the technologies you need, you build an Exodus gate somewhere, and every turn you get a set of refugees you can warp in, and you have to settle them in refugee camps that can get to, like, what, 3 or 5 or something like that. But they have to be so many tiles away from each other. You basically have to have a lot of wide open land and spread out refugees. You have to settle like 15. And since you can only get one a turn, and then you have to make them travel places, it pretty much means once you build the Exodus Gate, you are stuck for at least 15 to 20 turns more of the game. Supremacy is exactly the opposite. I'm going to build an Emancipation Gate, and then I have to send so many military units through the gate. But I can only send one a turn, and basically what will end up happening is I'll get all my military units together, because I already have enough, and I'll build the gate, and it's just like, alright, send one through at a time. So everyone get in your line, get in your queue, get in your conga line, it's gonna be a while, and just sit here for like 15-20 turns, sending one unit through at a time. Boring! So no, forget it, I can do that on my own time. Let's go ahead and go for a hardcore domination-style victory. And knowing that that's true, I want to start getting as many military units as possible. We did just finish researching climate control. So now I want to look to see if there are any military units or anything else that would be very useful for me in my war machine. The Daedalus Ladder, nice stuff. Let's see, worker speed, the Aegis is a purity unit, it's level 6, can't be that powerful. Exodus Gate, that's the thing right there. Nanothermite, Nanopasture, Lev Destroyer is actually a pretty good unit, but that's for purity specifically. Don't care about any of that stuff. Spy Satellites, CNDR, level 3 Supremacy units. Strength 24, I think not. Those are a pittance to me. We have hybrid units that are much better. They're assassin units, sure, but still, they're good. Neoplanetarium, Planet Carver. Orbital unit bombards hostile units with pulverizing power. That could be useful, except for the fact that I'll have to deploy orbital units over an enemy city, which means it can be immediately shot down. So, no, I don't think so. The Contact Victory, Deep Space Telescope. That's another thing I've never done, actually. I should do that sometime. Whatever. All-Seer. These are all orbital units. I don't care. Orbital Laser. More orbital stuff. Good grief. I'm picking up a theme here. Phasal Transporter. Really? Enables units to perform a one-way phasal transport from any friendly city to any affected tile. Wow, Star Trek. I love it. Carver. Drone Soldier, again, level 6. Not impressed. Angel. The ultimate Supremacy unique unit. A highly advanced robotic walker with heavy armaments and exceptional agility that can traverse canyons and shallow water. Extremely versatile unit suited to any battlefield role. Requires 5 Firaxite. Holy crap. This sounds pretty fun. I could go for that. What's the Harmony one? Not that. That's Xeno Cavalry. Ultimate Harmony unit, the Xeno Titan, a bioengineered monstrous creature based on alien life forms, enormous, very powerful melee siege unit. Well, I have 18 Firaxite and 21 of my Xenomass. Both are actually pretty viable options for me, but we're going to go for neural uploading. I'll get that a little bit faster. And then we'll start rushing toward this. Alien Domestication and our Super Xeno Titans, and we'll just go crush face everywhere and everywhere. Alright, anywhere and everywhere is what I meant to say. Let's go ahead and start getting our centaurs together. I'm going to actually start piling up some units on this continent because I know that Central is located here. And I'm not really worried about PAC. They've been relying on me. They don't have a very strong military. It's very outdated. I can very easily grab their capital and end the game at pretty much any time just with our naval force. But our land force, that's where we're weak. So let's go ahead and rectify that situation. I am really low in health right now, which is causing some serious issues. Would not mind fixing that in a little bit of time. Lurker. None of these are that useful to me. Let's go ahead and start sending some naval units up toward Tiangong. It's not like I need naval units for anything other than just eliminating Pac from the game. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start sending them up. I mean, they can just wait. Be afraid, Pac. I don't care if it says the worker operative. You've dragged me into too many of your stupid BS wars. So yes, if you see the Wraths in attack formation, you should poop your pants in fear. I was going to say a different word. That would be the appropriate response. Actually, I take this back. Let's actually send a Lurker down this direction, a Wrath, a Vortex, and another Wrath. I'm going to have actually a small force ready to just grab Liberty as soon as I decide to declare war upon the American Reclamation Corporation. Alright, as our technology grows, more and more of the humanity's information exists solely on the digital plane, like the internet. Surveillance web. Do we want better covert ops? Fewer successful operations to advance in rank? That's fine. Or city hit points? We'll go for strength and ops. I mean, why not? It's fine. Not a big deal. Not that I've been making very strong use of my ops to begin with. We should actually go ahead and deploy these Elder Nano Hives. I kind of want to see how these work. We got a couple of them. Yeah, we got a couple of them. Let's just send them off in some directions up here and let's see how they work. I don't think they're going to be nearly as powerful as you might be led to believe, though. Just going to go ahead and dash your hopes right now. I kind of have experimented with them in a side game that I was playing, and they're a little underwhelming. I mean, they're okay, but to be honest, they're better as, like, an actual melee unit than a support unit that does AoE damage. It's very Peasley. I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it. You'll see, though. It's sad, honestly. Alright. Dramatic music in the background. Ba-ba-da-ba! We should probably settle, actually, a city near this Farak site, shouldn't we? Grab the Farak site here, grab some Xenomass or something else like that. That wouldn't be a bad idea, because we're about to build a bunch of killer units. It's like we're building the giant death robot. That's basically what we're going for in Civ 5, is we're going for the giant death robot. Let's get ourselves a colonist. Pending diplomatic transmission, blah blah blah. Sure, fine. Enjoy it while you can. I'm gonna murder you all. I will murder you. Do we have any more traits to upgrade? We do, actually, so let's just go ahead and do that. Bam. It's not like I'm doing anything with the diplomatic capital, after all, is it? Nah, of course not. So, we will go ahead and make use of that. Alright, so let's park the Lurker over this direction. Next turn. We are going to have to deal with the micromanaging stage of the game, which I've never been a fan of, honestly. I mean, it makes sense. I think it's kind of unavoidable, but anytime you go for a militaristic victory and you have a lot of military units, there's so much micromanaging that has to be done. Kind of ceases to be fun for me, personally. Oh, wow. Health for every military unit under my command. That sounds pretty good. We just gained like 4 health, which tells me that we have, what, 16 military units-ish? Somewhere around there. Seems reasonable. What should we do? More centaurs? I mean, I guess. Maybe I should build some tanks instead. That's a Fury. Savage? Oh gosh, I forgot. What is it? What do we have? Yeah, it is the Savage. The Savage is the right one. Okay, let's build some Savage Eye. Savages. Barely even human. That's what we're going for. We're gonna win the game with the Savages. And Wrath. Wrath and Wrath and Savage Wrath and I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired. It's been a long week. That's pretty much all I have to say. Oh wait, there's something over here, isn't there? I totally forgot about this. We want to excavate these weird ruin things. You can just go on alert. You guys keep going down this direction. Pac, what are you doing? Pac, if you even think about it, I'm just gonna break our alliance right here, right now. Actually, we don't have an alliance. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh look! A submersible! A fantastic submersible machine. What incredible technologic. Why do we have quick combat off? Why is quick combat off? As soon as this turn is over, we're gonna fix that. I mean, it's not that it's not cool. It is kind of cool to watch. The problem is, you know, you get toward the end of the game when everybody's moving around a lot of units, and it ends up being really tedious, and it just takes a long time. You just sit there like, come on, hurry up. I know, you're shooting it. Very brave, well done. Can we go now? At least that's how I feel. But I'm an impatient sort. I am an impatient soul. Let's go ahead and park our units here, let you heal. Choose production down in Fjaren. Let's build a hypercore. 15% science in the city is always really quite good. We'll also pick up a laboratory in our new little city down here. By the way, didn't we build a wonder that gives us free worker units? Why do we not get free worker units? I feel like we were supposed to. Whatever, we'll just buy a worker. It's not like I don't have energy to spare. I got change to throw, man. Oh, hi guys. Welcome to the party. Let's do an expedition on that location. So you guys are ready for war, huh? Well, just sit here very patiently. Once we have dealt with Central, then we will declare war on our ally. And we will blitzkrieg them all to heck, and the game will be over. It'll be awesome. It'll be truly amazing. But I wouldn't mind at least getting some of the ultimate units first. I mean, that would be fun, right? It's not necessary, but it would be fun. Let's see, choose production down here in our tiny little city. No, wait, what city is this? Oh, sorry, this is Islemere. Hypercore, more science! Because despite all the changes made by this expansion, ultimately the game is still about who has the highest science rate, so that they can get the best affinity and have the best military units, and proceed toward their victory condition, and then wait for 20 turns for it to actually work. No, we will not be cooperative with you. Sure, I'll give you this, but I don't feel like cooperating with you. I will cooperate in so much that you pay me in diplomatic capital. But that's about it. That's about the extent of my trust and my... I don't know. I'm tired, like I said. I've been working ridiculous hours lately. A lot of ridiculous hours. We'll take the city strength from observatories. That seems fine. Unit needs orders. Go on alert. I'm glad to see that you fully healed. Welcome to the fight, soldier. Xenomass well. 6 more turns until neural uploading is complete. We will have our Hellions sit tight over here. We're in the positive, technically, with health. So at least we've gotten rid of all the penalties, we just don't have any bonuses. That'll change over time. But in the meantime, it just is what it is. Gosh, I feel like it would not be that unreasonable for us to be at like 50 or 60 health right now if we hadn't taken so many gosh darn cities. But, God save us all, we did. So, why are you in my way? Oh, there's another worker already there. Oh. Well, I stand corrected. You're fine. Carry on, soldier. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a crazy old man. I'm silly today. I know it. I'm sorry. If it bothers you, I beg your forgiveness. I guess, kind of. It just... I don't know. Alright, choose production. We want... Oh my gosh, there's so many science options in Dongye. We'll pick up that. We'll pick up, well, actually, Zhongsang has really awful production, don't they? Recycler would probably be better, so we will do that instead. As for you, auto plant, I think. Again, it's all about that production. We actually have a covert operation not doing anything right now. We should probably review that. This is one of those things that I feel like I just easily forget, you know? Very easily forget. Alright, Centaur, go forth and explore, please. Well, we've made contact with the enemy. They have giant immortal people that look like Titans from Attack on Titan. Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum-bum-ba-ba-bum-ba. I do kind of like that show. It disturbs me a little bit, and I feel like it kind of should. It's just one of those shows that grosses a lot of people out and makes them uncomfortable and kind of squirmy. But I still think it's a good show. I still like it. Olivia Ross, 20 affinity toward harmony and extra food from all farms? Holy crap.
The food of this planet passes through our bodies and enriches us.
And then we poop it out. Okay, so Harmony reached, Colossus Strike, new upgrades, and other stuff like that. Cool. Xenoswarm get upgraded to the Prime Xenoswarm. Okay, that seems fine. Do we want hit points, damage when we die? Well, that requires our units suiciding in there, and I don't really feel like that's a good idea. So yeah, we'll go for 20% strength when next to our ally units. Now, as far as our operations down here, I guess we'll continue to steal science, because despite all my best efforts, I have yet to be able to really do anything. As far as intrigue is concerned, I haven't gotten very high with this city. Level 1 intrigue, like I just couldn't do it, couldn't get any higher. Alright, well, we'll send this one instead over to Tiangong, and we'll see if we can't do some fun, mischievous things to them. Very mischievous. While they are sleeping, we shall send our giant worm. That sounds dirty. Don't take that out of context. It's completely fine. Centaur, would you please get away from the Rippers before they kill you all? Jack the Ripper has come for you. Found some alien nests. That's finicky and pointless. Whatever. As if aliens are even a concern for me at this point in the game. I mean, like, really? Why are you guys still here? You're like the guy who goes to a party and then crashes on the couch, and you forget that he's there because you're completely drunk, and then you wake up the next morning, it's like he's still on your couch, and you're like, why are you even here? You should have gone home. You have your own house, sir. This is denigrating to us both. Well, look, a derelict settlement. Not much to do, but we'll take a position on the hilltop up here. We have another virtue already, good lord. We are getting these fast. Oh my gosh, yes, 20% affinity earned from researching technologies. Yes, please. We're about to finish neural uploading. Wouldn't mind getting extra Supremacy XP. The might tree is actually pretty solid. I honestly I ignore that way too often, I think. I didn't used to. I used to take that stuff pretty seriously. But then I played Civ 5 for too much, and I just never used the honor tree because I used the tradition tree for everything, and then all of a sudden you just ignore everything that has to do with... What the heck? We've declared war, have we? Have we indeed? Okay, well, apparently I'm wrong. We were actually still allied to the Pan-Asian Cooperative. And my centaur got immediately killed on the hilltop. So... Pack, you are a jerk, and I hate you so very much. And I want you to go and die in a fire. A horrible death. Let's peek over here and do some damage to Liberty. Pop in here. Let's get you closer. Closer, please. A little bit closer. Do damage. Can I take the city? And I took the city, create a puppet. Well, who's pathetic now? Who's pathetic now, Ark? I just took your liberty. I saw your message, gloating about your kill of my centaur, who was doing nothing more than scouting. Totally harmless. You had no way of verifying that we were planning on attacking you. And yet, you did anyway. There goes the nanohives. Pretty darn effective in single combat. I feel like that unit doesn't really serve much purpose. Like, it's the kind of unit that you think, honestly, should be able to do a freaking ton of damage when it's deployed, and deploying those nanohives and doing AoE damage, but really weak in a one-on-one fight. You would think. And yet, that is not what happens, for some reason. It's a mystery to us all. Alright, let's see. Fjarin can fire upon the enemy. We can? Yes, we can. A hollow victory. This defeat will not be the end of our resistance. Oh, how very American, aren't you? Resistance. What resistance? Resistance is futile. We are the Borg. You will be assimilated. Actually, we're not playing Supremacy quite yet. We're still mostly Harmony, so I guess that doesn't quite fit. Nonetheless, though, you will still be assimilated, or annihilated, or acclimated, or some other word that starts with A and ends with ated. How many more are there? If you can think of more, put them in the comment section. I'm kind of curious, actually. Alright, well, you know what? That's going to have to be enough for this video, I believe. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus with, there we go, level 10 affinity. How nice. With, what was I saying? Yeah, Civilization Rising Tide as the NSA. If you enjoyed this video, then hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.